Talebot. Create a custom bedtime story for your kid.
Jack's Journey, The Quest to Save Adventure Bay from Tyrant Arthur and the Lesson of Being True. A special bedtime story for Evelyn. Once upon a time, in the lively and vibrant Adventure Bay, there lived a young athlete named Jack. Jack was not your ordinary athlete. He had a passion for shooting three-pointers that could rival any basketball legend. But above all, Jack adored his trusty skateboard, which he considered his best friend, and had a heart as big as his love for chocolate bananas. Adventure Bay was a place where dreams were nurtured, and the sun always seemed to shine a little brighter. However, a shadow loomed over the bay, cast by the menacing tyrant Arthur. Arthur had once been a friend of the bay but had turned sour over the years, deciding that if he couldn't be the center of attention, no one could. Jack had always stood up for his friends, protecting them from bullies and ensuring the basketball court was a safe haven for everyone. This didn't sit well with Arthur, who saw Jack as a threat to his reign of tyranny. Arthur's envy grew as dense as the dark clouds he summoned over the bay, casting a gloom that hadn't been felt in years. One fateful evening, as Jack practiced his three-pointers, the sky darkened, and a cold wind swept through the court. Arthur appeared, his eyes flashing with malice. "Jack, you think you're a hero, standing up for the weak. But let's see how you fare when they're gone," he sneered, casting a spell over the bay. Jack watched in horror as his friends, one by one, vanished into thin air, leaving him alone. Determined to save his friends and Adventure Bay, Jack embarked on a quest unlike any other. His skateboard beneath his feet, he traveled through enchanted forests, over majestic mountains, and across mystical rivers. His journey was fraught with challenges, from crossing a bridge guarded by a riddle-spouting troll to outmaneuvering a swarm of mischievous sprites. But Jack's resolve never wavered. One night, under the glow of a full moon, Jack found himself at the entrance to a cave, the lair of the wise owl of the west. The owl, with eyes as ancient as time, peered into Jack's soul. "Why do you embark on this perilous journey, young one?" the owl asked. "For my friends, to save them from Arthur's curse," Jack replied without hesitation.
Talebot. Tailor-made tales for your child's dreams.
The owl nodded, understanding the purity of Jack's heart. "Remember, Jack, the strength to defeat Arthur lies not in changing who you are but in embracing it. Your love for your friends is your greatest weapon." Armed with this newfound knowledge, Jack continued his journey until he finally confronted Arthur at the summit of Mount Destiny. The battle was fierce, with Jack's skills on his skateboard allowing him to dodge Arthur's spells. Just as Arthur was about to strike a devastating blow, Jack remembered the owl's words. Closing his eyes, Jack focused on his love for his friends, his passion for basketball, and the joy of riding his skateboard. A brilliant light erupted from within him, deflecting Arthur's spell and enveloping the tyrant in a warm embrace. Arthur's eyes widened in shock as the darkness that had consumed his heart began to fade, replaced by the forgotten feelings of friendship and joy. As the light dissipated, Jack found his friend standing beside him, free from Arthur's curse. Together, they watched as Arthur, no longer a tyrant but a friend lost to darkness, rejoined the community of Adventure Bay. Jack had saved Adventure Bay, not by becoming someone else but by being true to himself. He realized that we shouldn't change to make others like us but embrace who we are. His journey had taught him that the power of friendship and staying true to oneself could overcome any darkness. And so, Adventure Bay thrived once more, a place where dreams were pursued, and the sun shone brighter than ever. Jack, the athlete who loved his skateboard and chocolate bananas, became a legend, not just for his three-pointers, but for the heart that had saved Adventure Bay. As the stars twinkled in the night sky, Jack and his friends gathered on the basketball court, their laughter echoing into the night, a testament to their unbreakable bond and the adventure that had brought them even closer. And in Adventure Bay, they all lived happily ever after, knowing that no matter what came their way, as long as they stayed true to themselves, everything would be all right. The end.
Created by a kid and their parent using Talbot. Click the link in the video description to create your own story.